as usual, not practice. You can learn this one. You can knock this out. We're in standard tuning today. E, A, D, G, B, E. This is most of it is all correct, exactly how they play, except for there's a couple my interpretations, and we'll get to that if you like the opening. I also got a backing track that everything I'm going to show you will match up, and you play it from front to back. Just go in our like section of liked videos and you'll see it there, and like I said, you can play with it. So what we'll do is we'll start off here. We're going to be at the 4th of the G and then the 2nd of the D, and you just want to hear those two strings, so kind of using that C formation like I've talked about before with this. We're muting out those bottom strings, using my thumb here to mute out this E, and the tip of my finger on that A. So in the strumming pattern on this is kind of a down and then a quick up, down, up. So and then we're just going to take this finger here and now move it up to the 2nd of the A, and now we're going to mute out that D with our finger. Still muting out, we just want to hear that A and the G4 there. So then we're going to go up to an F minor bar, which we're going to do here on the 2nd. We're just going to bar all the way across on the 4th of the A and the D with our fingers here, and then the 3rd of the G. Then slide down to G major, where we're barring across the 5th here, 7th, A and the D, and the 6th of the G. Then we're just going to do a slide up to the E, where I kind of mute out that top E where I'm open, 2, 2, 1. And I do just kind of 2 down strums on that one, so all together. I said 2 quick down strums. Then we just repeat everything up to the G major the 2nd time around. So now we're just going to slide down here to the 7th of the A, 9th of the D and G. Just want to hear those 3 strings. Just like that E, 2 quick down strums. So all together. And in the song, when they're playing it, they kind of come out, it sounds pretty clean to me. And then what I did, I was running through my bass breaker, obviously, pretty much everything kind of at noon, got my treble a little bit up and the middle a little bit down, actually. And then I was running through my flanger, my Boss flanger, and then to kick it up, I'd kick in with my Boss Mojo, or my Mojo boost pedal. And then when I got to the actual chorus part, then I'd add my delay, if you're curious or if you want to know. So anyways, like I said, was talking about earlier, that what I showed you there is pretty much the bulk of, what do you want to say, the opening and the chorus. So now the verse part, the way I was kind of playing that is I kind of bar across the D and the G of the 9th, and I start off with a couple hammer-ons from the 9 to the 11 of the G, so kind of like, and then I go to the 9 of the D, back to the 9 of the G, back to the 9 of the D. So all together. And I'll do a little hammer-on from the 9 to the 11 of the D, and then I'm going to go to the 12 of the B and just kind of trolling between the B and the G where I still got planted down on the 9th, so all together. Just kind of repeat the same thing, except for instead of going to the B12, what we'll do is we'll do a hammer-on from the G9 to the 11 on the 2nd time through, so all together on the 2nd time it'd be. So open on the 9, or I should say the G9 to the 11, and then repeat. So all together, both of them is. That's kind of the way I've always played the chorus. I know it's not exactly how he plays it. It's the way I like it. Anyways, the other thing I like about it is where I'm leaving off here, then I just slide from that 9 or 11 of that G back up into my makes it for a nice, quick, easy transition. Now the only other part is they have the little middle A section where he's doing the kind of whispering. And if you want to add some guitar to it, sometimes you can either just stop playing and then pick up where you hear that part. Another way to play through the middle eighth is kind of just. And then you just repeat that again and then back into your. So what I was doing there is just taking that opening chord now and just obviously playing the 2 of the D and the 4 of the G, sliding down to the 5-7, back up, slide down to the 5-7, and then down to the 7-9. So I was doing so. Like I said, some of it's my interpretation. I hope you like it out there. It fits. I played it several times with the song and with the guitar backing track, so it sounds pretty awesome to me. I like it here, so a couple of my students liked it, so they wanted it. So here it is, guys. I hope you like it. As usual, we're having fun here in the garage. Hope you liked it.